Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And ultrasonic cleaners are nothing new, but the small affordable ones are really finding their way into shops. A lot of people get larger ones for carburetors, bigger parts, things like that. But smaller ones like this are super handy, you know, not just for jewelry anymore, but great for tools, for pocket knives, for small parts, screws, DVDs, sunglasses, all kinds of different things. But anyway, I got contacted by the Vloxo company, Vloxo, about working with a different one of their electric tools, and I was interested more in this, and I asked them, and they said, sure, yeah, we'll send you one and try it out. It's one of those tools that's pretty cool. What it does, you know, it is basically create a 42,000 hertz sound wave through the water that you put inside. This runs on water, which is great. And that actually causes a cavitation with bubbles that knocks off little tiny bits and pieces in you know, almost microscopic cracks inside different things. And I thought I'd show you the operation of this. Again, this one runs on water, so I can literally just run regular water in here, fill it up. This has a plastic basket in it. You want to use a basket because you can get that cavitation on the stainless steel bowl and actually start to, you know, damage the bowl if you have parts directly on it. But anyway, and then it's got a timer on it set for 90 seconds there. I can click this thing up, you know, through 480 seconds if I want, and then I can cycle it again. It does warm up the water. This one here sells for under $40. It's a 750 milliliter or 25 ounce unit. Some people buy bigger ones, but then you have to cycle the fluid more. Kind of depends on what you need. Comes with a few accessories. You know, if you want to drop a CD or DVD in there to clean it off, you can. This is a watch ramp here, so I could take a watch like this Seiko here if I wanted to clean it out and then drop that in. An example of the power of this thing, now you could just figure out what ultrasonic transducers are on here, what their output is, divide that by the quantity of water, or you could throw a piece of foil in there. This is what happens. This was just a pristine piece of foil, and it ate away the edges, and it burned hole, or literally cut holes right through it and dimpled it. Low power, real low power ones don't do much to foil. Medium power ones actually will dimple the foil, but as you can see here, you know, it ate right through it. This took a while to do, a couple of minutes, but that shows you that there's definitely some good ultrasonic action. Few of the things, here's an example. You can see one of these, this one here, I ran through for a couple of minutes in the ultrasonic cleaner, and you can see it just sparkles it up. If you've got big stuff, like here's an old antique Stanley knife that I want to clean up, but you know, this paint is probably not going to chip that out. I might need to use a solvent there and then break off some of the bigger stuff. And then if I go inside, by the way, this quick pick that I highlighted in another video, somebody mentioned I might have been a little hard on it. It was designed more to fit in a pocket without, you know, really causing any discomfort. So it's more of a pocket comfort tool than it is an actual screwdriver, but it does work as a screwdriver. But anyway, in something like this, I may want to whack it with WD-40 and give it a good hard wipe. Some of these I may want to use a solvent for, and then let the ultrasonic cleaner go into all the little nooks and crannies and work on something like that. Here's another example. I dropped a cone spring. This is for a whole, you know, bike front wheel, or, you know, depends on the wheel, or front or rear. But you can see this one's got a little bit of rust still on it. This is after a couple of minutes in the ultrasonic cleaner. So it makes a difference there. Threw a couple of bolts in. These are titanium bolts. And you can see this one was actually pretty clean when I started, but there's still some anti-seize on it. The ultrasonic cleaner just takes it to the next level. And here's a couple of crank bolts. old Campanolo ones, kind of cute. They actually had been wiped down, but you can see a little bit of difference just where it's finished much nicer after spending a little time in the ultrasonic bath. You can also use it, clean out your sockets. Gets way inside. Yeah, you want to get the big stuff out first, but then you can just, again, take them to the next level with that. So what do you do here? Well, you toss a couple of things in there, do a couple of other tools. Guess it doesn't matter, throw those in, and then toss that in too if I want. Set the timer, down lower button. I'll run it, say 380 seconds, and then go ahead and hit on and just let this thing work. Now, if I want, I can add some soap to it. There is actual stuff designed for working in ultrasonic cleaners. And you can certainly use that too, but you know, for the quantity of fluid I'm going through, especially just digging through my part stuff, and if you're like me, you've got just piles of old parts over the years that you just hang on to. You never know when you're going to need another specialty alloy. I should throw that in there. Whoops. An alloy derailleur bolt. But anyway, I tried it with different jewelry. If there's a bunch of lotion or something that's hardened into kind of some sedimentary rock, say under a diamond, you might need to work on that. But otherwise, it just literally takes it that last mile, that last little bit to really, really make this stuff nice and sharp. And, you know, I'm cleaning sunglasses. These are actually Milwaukee safety glasses. I'll be doing a big safety glass thing in a moment. But anyway, this actually cleans it and gets into all those little nooks and crannies that are a little hard to do just running soap and water. You can throw multi-tools in it. You can throw wrenches, whatever you want. You know, it's a stainless steel bowl, so you can clean it out pretty easily. But you just fire it up, let it do its job, and walk away. And with that, dock out.